YouTube. I wanted to make a quick video about Giannis in case he gets traded to the Knicks or somewhere else. I was just watching Teapot's video on market movers, and one of his predictions for this year, 2026, was that Giannis cards might go up if he gets traded, and he showed how Luka cards went up about 50% when he got traded to the Lakers last year. The Silver Prism PSA 10 rookie went up 50%. And the comparable card for Giannis is not the silver, because there's only 80 some of those in PSA 10 of his rookie from 2013, but it's just the base PSA 10. So right now they're going for about 400 something or so. And I was just looking at a couple different websites to see if there are any available. I did see this one here. This is $600 for an autographed copy. It's graded PSA 8 with a 10 for the auto. And it's kind of an interesting card because if you look here on 130 point for recent sales, one sold here for $850 on the 22nd. And that one was just, the auto was a graded 10, the card was not graded. One here sold, it was an authentic. It sold for $250, and then a PSA 9 with a 10 for the auto sold for $500. So you could keep that one in mind as an option for $600 here, this one, assuming you might be able to get $850 for it. And then the other sites to check were, there's this one on Alt. They did not have any of just the regular base cards, but they have this one, this auto PSA 10 that's been selling for around $3,000, and that one is at auction, so there's 9 days left on that. And then there's this one on eBay that's at $500 for best offer. I think I probably have sent an offer on that if I didn't already, and it might just auto decline. Maybe that's why it doesn't say I have an offer. Nope. Okay, it accepted the offer there. So one sold here for $425. I think that might have been mine. You bought this item, so I actually just bought that one for $425. One sold for $410 here. That was not me. And $460 on Christmas Day. That one sold by it now. And then this one at auction sold for $385. But you can see the case looks a little scuffed up, so that might be why that one went for a little bit lower at $385. This one for $330. You can see it has a scratch here on the, hopefully it's on the case, but you can see that scratch pretty clearly right there. So that explains why this one only went for $330. But otherwise, if you take this one out and then the scuffed up case one here, they're going for $460, $445, $420. And they don't sell all that often. I mean, here they're consistently above $425. So I think that was a good buy pre-trade, $425. So assuming if he gets traded, it goes up 50%, similar to Luka last year, that would be $600. So that was the thinking. There's this one. I don't know if this one's still available. Yeah, that one sold for $475. That's the one we just clicked on. This one's $450. Okay, that's the one that I bought. And then the other place was on Fanatics. There's one on auction on eBay as well, but it's got like 4 days left and it's already up to around $400 on eBay. Let's see. Okay, this is auction. I hadn't seen auction before, but just looking at buy it now. So there's one at 600. That's a little high. 600. I sent an offer for 400 on that one. These ones do not accept offers, or these two are listed at 550 and they would not accept an offer of 425. So maybe you could potentially get those at 450. I don't know. I didn't try to send an offer for 450. But then the last place to look would be eBay, and there's this one at 600. There's one here at 450, but I think it's, and there's another one here at 450. And there should be, there's that one at 500, 500. This is the one that's at auction. Well, it's actually in China, which is not great because there might be import fees, and it's $40 for delivery fee, so that's very high actually. I'll see if I can cancel my bid for that one. But you can see there's some available, but there's this one at 500. So, I mean, if you were assuming that they were going to go up to 600, you'd still want to make a little. I don't think you could pay up to 500 and still make a profit. This one might be interesting. It's a silver select 10 for 225. Let's see what those go for. Silver select PSA 10. Okay, so that wasn't a rookie year. Oh, that's in second year. Okay. So there's this one at 450, but you can see just the case is pretty scuffed up. So not great, but sometimes if you just put the card on your watch list, you might get an offer from the seller. So maybe if you got an offer for like 400, it might be worth it. This one is at 450, and it's a pretty good looking copy. This guy has two of these. Let's see if he would be amenable. To an offer. And then I'll do a follow-up video on, so he's not accepting an offer at 410. I'll do a follow-up video after the trade deadline and see like if we bought some of these cards. Okay, so here it says that I'm gonna try to contact the seller to cancel the bid. I didn't realize it was in China with $40 shipping. We'll do a follow-up video and see like if you were to buy a few of these cards, how would you make out after the trade? Or if he doesn't get traded, then what is the value of the cards then? Do they stay pretty much flat or do they go down a little bit? I think this is one of the biggest names in recent memory to be getting a little hype about getting traded in basketball. The Luka trade was unexpected last year. And so speculating about Giannis getting traded. Let's find out. I'll do part 2 when he gets traded, after he gets traded, or at the deadline, or after the deadline if he doesn't get traded. And we'll do a comparison and see if we bought like a few of these cards now at the end of December. How would we do selling them after the trade or after him not getting traded?